Now that was the only bad part, because the con itself, oh. Like, how long has it been? 2 years, 3 years since we've seen each other? And it felt like I was there yesterday. It was like a big pile of people and just chilling. And it was 3 years and it was just, everybody was there. And it was just like, okay. Oh, I'm home. I could have gone for months. I was like, please don't let this end. Please just don't let this end. UK transport system is so good. I finally learned to drive. My friend from the UK missed his flight to Denmark to come see me because the train was delayed for 2.5 hours. It is insane. Honestly insane. But my travel was not the worst, because Team Sweden got dicked over by their air flight company. SAS, they're called. They were just told, like, yeah, we're not flying. Good luck. You're going to be staying 3 more days in the UK. Oh, that would be... Oh, that would have been the absolute worst. Ooh, fencing seeing you here. Ooh. The Scandinavian airline system. Yeah. That's nightmare situation. Nightmare situation to have your flight cancelled. Yeah. They're striking. They're like, you're not leaving the UK. And there's a fair few people that went over that are like, get fucked. Get fucked. Didn't get a pic with me. Oh man, oh, we got the pics a week before that. Jamaican rum. Some hair on your chest, in your case maybe head. Wolf. Fun fact about strong alcohol. A while back, I was sitting here. My auntie had given me like little hotel bottles with like pure vodka in there. Was like, I don't know, 70%. And I started sipping those. And at first I was like, ugh, alcohol, ew. But eventually they started tasting sweet. I have reached a level of alcoholism which has made me appreciate tequila. So now, we did tequila gold shots during the con, and everybody was like, I need some salt, I need some lemons, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh no, oh no. My level of alcoholism has reached new heights, previously unobtainable. I'm actually appreciating tequila gold for the taste because it's actually fucking nice. Oh. I mean, as long as Jurk is covered, that's good. Yeah, it's chilling in a village for free now, but still, like 3 more days on your travels that you did not expect. Oh, insane. Insane, insane, insane. My condolences to your liver. I have been... Well, I'm not gonna say that I've been the best boy that I've ever been, because there were definitely... Chris, the Jaeger bomb shot at Witchwood. I don't know if you remember giving me that one. I was dragged in, like, Chris wants to shot Jaeger, let's go! That one was the mistake. That one was where I felt like, I'm gonna feel this one in the morning. Thank you, Fanar. Thank you. Yeah, Sunshine just rushing out like, let's go do some shots. Hell yeah. Welcoming this stream baby into the world. Happy 9 months to our... Happy 9 months to our baby? No, happy baby day. Hello there. Yeah. Don't deny. Don't deny now. You've been organizing everything, Sunshine. Nobbel seems like you do a shoey. No. No. Shouldn't I be recovering? Oh, I wasn't on the shot. Shouldn't I be recovering? Yeah, I was just saying here, like, oh man, got properly dicked over. Now I feel I've slept for like 8 hours, which is like double the amount of I slept the entire week, and it was great. But okay, let's talk about the actual fun part. So, traveled to Preachcon, and at this con, my guildies decided to meet up for the first time. Now, when I say guildies, I think what I'm supposed to be saying is people that I used to play with. What the fuck happened? So these were people that I... So this is my guild. Oh. But I finally met my guildies, and they were waiting at the train station with like little signs that said Nobbel, and they were looking for a bald man. I was wearing a cap. So we did our first cuddles. And then, no, this is on live, Vox. This is not on the alpha. This is actually, I'm live on live. This is the Shadowlands. We are in the Shadowlands. And then I met everybody at the station who waited there, and like I said, it was like coming home. There was a gauntlet of people there that I just wanted to hug and cuddle and talk and everything at the same time. And that feeling of, oh, you're clearly an Idle Forge. Oh, excuse me. And that feeling of, I want to talk to everybody and cuddle everybody and do everything. It felt like there was never enough time. The cat threw you off for 30 seconds. I know, right? I know. Like, it felt like there was never enough time, and there was always like a chat happening and this happening, that happening. So we did the big pile of cuddles and we did the drinks. Then we went over to the hotel. I'm trying to think, by the way, because days have been blurring together. And I'm trying to remember what exactly happened on what day. So we went for staff dinner, which is basically, like for Mike, they invite guests over and there's staff behind it. People running the show, people just showing up and looking cute. So we did staff dinner. And then it was basically back to the hotel for more drinks and some sleep for the next day. The next day, I did something that I've never done before. So I woke up at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I'm apparently on this is my schedule now. Apparently I'm awake now. And I got bored. I was like, you know what? I want to do something. I went to the gym. I'm on a holiday. And I went to the gym. What the fuck is wrong with me? But it was actually like, this is something that we talked about every single Preachcon. Oh, let's go to the gym next morning. And every time we made plans, I didn't do it. And now I was like, F it, I want to do it. So I went to the gym. They actually have a really, really nice gym. They got a whole bunch of machines you can use. You got like the free weights. It's a really nice gym they got over there. I'm trying to remember. I think the next day was Preachcon day. So I think what I did was, there was a pub crawl going on. I'm pretty sure there was a pub crawl before the con. And I was like, you know what? I need to be on the show tonight. I can't be... Hi, everybody. Welcome to Preachcon. Nah, I need to be a little bit more, you know. So we went to the movies. We saw Thor Love and Thunder. I read reviews on Thor Love and Thunder, and I thought it was going to be awful, but I had a good time. I think people have become overly critical of Marvel movies. Because Marvel was never... No, shit film, really? I must be weird, because people are like, absolutely bad, really? Because people said the same about, like, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Like, oh, it's a shit movie. I had a ton of fun with that movie. Like, I don't watch Marvel movies to be like, oh, why the aesthetics of this movie definitely pleases, while the story is truly riveting and amazing. No, it's a fucking superhero movie. Just show me shiny things and comedy and whatnot. I will say, like, I had a fun time, but there's definitely, without going into spoilers, there is definitely a jarring storyline going on, which they gloss over. Which is like, okay, a little bit of a small spoiler. I'll put up my hand. If you still want to see God of Thunder with Thor, mute me for a little bit. Nerissa, thank you very much for the 6 months. But like, the jarring thing, cancer. Haha, let's go back to the fun part now. And I was like, Thor? What you doing, baby? Haha, cancer. What the fuck? Okay, that's the only thing that was like, it's a bit weird. But beyond that, I had a really, really great time. So then we did show, and I met a whole bunch of new content creators, and I fangirled, and I hugged, and I giggled, and it was just great. And I haven't missed a Preachcon in my life. And what has definitely stood out is that How to explain this? Okay. First Preachcon. I was very nervous during my first Preachcon, right? Then the second one, I think it was the second one anyways. I felt a bit familiar, I knew more faces, I knew more creators, so it was nice and chill. The third one, everybody cancelled when it came to the guest list, so I was just like, I think that was the second one, whatever. But every single con, social anxiety, I am, like for me, I'm a butterfly. I'm more like a wallflower. Sorry, I'm not a butterfly. I know other people are butterflies. I'm more like a wallflower. I'm more like a listener. I like to listen to other people's conversations. And I'm not exactly the party goer. I can be. I can step up and be like, yo, let's sing or whatnot. But I'm more like negative self-image in combo with like, hey, what are we going to be talking about? I'm a little bit shy, okay? Not a little bit, actually a lot of it. So when I'm just on my own, that's not actually a thing. But this year, I honestly feel like it was one of the better cons, if not the best con. But it was extremely inclusive. And I was a little bit worried about it before the con started because times change, right? We've been 3 years into the future. And content has changed from Warcraft into Final Fantasy. There are different little subgroups in there, different people, different backgrounds, different things that are coming about. But what blew me away is that it was so inclusive and everybody was just so loving and talking and just coming together and just groups forming. And everybody could just chat with anyone. Plus, I felt like this year, it was less about the content. So it was less about talking with Warcraft lore. It was less about talking about Final Fantasy. It was more about the people themselves. It was more about everybody just getting back together again. Which honestly felt really, 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 really great. It really, really did. So that was something that I thought about. I was like, I actually observed it. And for me, it's definitely been one of the better cons. Yeah. It's just been great. And everybody has been so inclusive and so nice. And just, it's been great. Okay. Sorry. Drifting off. La la la. So we did the show. I mean, you gotta have seen the show to see the show. We stood in the back, con the creators. And I had a blast with the show. Like, I'm not, like... The beauty of Mike is that man is a showman. Like, put him on stage and he will devour the night and absorb everything of it. Yeah, I'm not like that. But I still had a lot of fun. I will say one little thing about the show. We had, okay. About an hour... No, I lie. About a couple of hours before the show... We get told what happens during the show. Because as a content creator, what they love to do is just not tell you what the hell was gonna happen. And I get told, okay, we're gonna do a game show. And one of the game shows is you tell a story, and the other team has gotta figure out, is your story true or is your story a lie? And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking about stories, like what could I tell? What could I tell? Like, I know about my profession, so I thought, like, maybe I should go with, I used to work in a hospital, and then be like, haha, no, I actually worked in healthcare at home. But eventually, a story struck me, which I was like, I've been meaning to send some stories to Drama Time, but I was like, maybe it was a bit too spicy. Because it wasn't even the worst that happened with Fusela. It wasn't even the worst one that I've done. So my story that I told Chris, because I checked in with Chris, and I was like, is this too spicy for on stage? And he was like, nah, it's perfect. Okay, cool. My story, and I want you to play with right now. I need you to fill in if you think the story is true or if you think the story is false, right? My story was, once upon a time, I hooked up with somebody in World of Warcraft purely for gaining access into their account and stealing their shit. Stealing their gold, stealing their whatnot. Is that story true or false? See? You all know me way better. You all know me way better than that audience. The entire audience was like, Nobbel could never do this. Nah, not Nobbel, mate. Not Nobbel. So we go through the show. And they ask questions, and you sounded like such a shit liar. I mean, the best lies are told with a dose of truth, and the same goes vice versa. Like, if you want people to believe, like, I wanted... The thing is, right, that was actually my point. I'm not much of a host. I'm not much of a, let's get the show started. So I wanted Alex's team to win. So I tried to fuck it up, but by trying to fuck it up, eventually my spirit kicked in, my gaming spirit, and I was like, nah, I want to win. I want to fucking win. So I started, like, I was telling the story really shitty, up to the point where Mike was like, have you ever told a lie before, Nobbel? And I'm sitting there with the shittiest grin on my face, looking at Alex, because Alex was the other team. Like, is it true or is it false? Ultimately, we managed to get on a 50-50 consensus of the team that was playing with Alex, and Alex was going to make the deciding call. Thankfully, I've known Alex from Fatballs TV for quite a while. And he was like, this story is totally true. You actually did this. And like, yeah, this story is definitely true. Oh, have I seen the carrot in the box video? I have not. I knew that story though, not a clue where from, but I remembered. Oh yeah, it's not the first time I told that story. Zamash, 86, baby. Like people, like I've told my guildies as well. So ultimately what happened once upon a time, it was way back in Classic. So you have to understand, I was like 16, 17 years old. And I got... Okay, it might have been a little bit bad. But I got into a fight with someone. And I wanted to get back to them. At them, and I decided the best way to get back at them was like to rob their WoW account. So I maneuvered my way into hooking up with them to get their account details, and then I stole their shit. Oh, it's not even the worst thing, Mufuzla. It's not even the worst thing. Ooh, okay. Honestly, it was a long time ago. I'm a different person right now, yeah? I haven't stolen anything in WoW for like, I don't know, 14 years, 13 years. Also not on the same account, I can attest that it's true. Oh, you're 100% worse now. I mean, to be fair, at some point, like that's the other side of the story. At some point, like in this guild, there was a competition to get Burning Crusade beta testing access. And they had like a screenshot competition. We took a screenshot and we won. But you only got one key. So what they did was one of our guild officers got the key on their account to try out Burning Crusade. So they were sharing around their account info for people to go on the Burning Crusade beta and check out what the game was all about. Now, a lot of people were very nice about it, and they would never, ever abuse that kind of power, right? Me, myself, realized that this officer was also the guild bank. So back then, you had like multi-core items that were really expensive, and they would have missed like a stack of 10. You know, we had a whole lot of them. They would... Liana! Nearly 2 years. Hell yeah. A girl I'm talking to once asked me to log in and do your WoW dailies, like every fucking day. So one day she asked me to, and I rebounded all of her spells, not only cast her spells, but yelled lewd things about what she wanted to do my character. Again, just to be clear, like we're talking about ancient times here. Ancient times. But yeah, that was my story. So, that was show. And, after the show, you know, drinks and chill, beers and banter as the Preachcon goes. We had DJs. DJ Rodin was playing in the background, right? I thought that was well cool. And was actually rather nice. I'm sorry, I'm looking for streamer mode on my Discord. There it is. So it doesn't go to-do. What was actually rather nice was the DJ Man-Made. Oh! Oh, sorry, DJ Man-Made in the background. Hell yeah. Sorry, I saw DJ Ronan earlier this afternoon on Twitch. There we go. But what's actually really, really cool was normally what happens is when the food comes out, burgers and fries, you grab your burger and fries, you sit down in like a queue form for people to take pictures and signatures. This time, not a thing. No. Not that I would have minded anything, but this time was more free flow. It was more like I was able to maneuver to everybody around, and I still signed and I still took pictures, but it was more like a party. Like, hey, Nobbel, can we take pictures? Like, hell yeah, we can take pictures. I actually had people this time around. Yeah, they were shit. Hotel food is always shit. Luckily, McDonald's is like 5 minutes away. Mwah. Through her stretched ears, I saw. It was well beautiful. So it was nice and chill. Very nice and chill. Just had pictures and chilling. And McDonald's, of course, late at night. Oh. McDonald's better than hotel food? That's low standards. Honestly, it's every single year the hotel food is dog shit. But how can it not be? So what they do is they reel out the food. I'm pretty sure that they put out the food when the show starts. Covered it up with like, you know those lids in a hotel where they just cover it up. How can your fries not be overcooked? How can your burgers not be fucking dry as hell? Of course it is. You've been sitting there for like 2 to 3 hours, cooking in its own steams. Of course it's gonna be dog shit. How can it not? Yes, please, Lunar. Send me all the pictures. All the pictures, all of them. Oh yeah, flexing. Oh god. So in Rona time, I've gotten so many compliments. I've also had a lot of people grab my ass this year and my biceps and my tits, but I've gotten so many compliments of people as well. And after 2 to 3 years of working out with the Rona times, it's really cool to see that some of my idols that I always looked up to back in the day, back in the other Preachcons, was like, I want to be like you. I now actually get to stand with them and we could actually take pics like flex shit. I was on show, okay, and they were like, who has bigger biceps? I was like, oh shit, I need to flex now. Oh, the burger size for ends, yeah, that as well. It was so cool to see, and I've heard so many people say, like, next year I want to go and I want to get it in better shape as well. Fucking hell, let's fucking go for it, yeah? But only do it if you want to feel better for yourself. Like, the outside, it means little. But do it if you want to do it. It's nice. It's nice to be in good form. And that was just awesome. I had so much fun. The day after that, so after the show... Oh, God, what would we do after the show? Oh! Right. We had a special event. So we had a special event with the crawlers planned for lunch and karaoke. And you have to understand, once upon a time, Zoe and I went to I believe it was Korean barbecue, and they also had karaoke. And at the time, we were like, shall we do karaoke? And I wasn't able to do it. It was like 5 years ago. So this time around, there was like, there's dinner, there's karaoke, would you like to come along? And I was like, oh, I would love to come along. And Sunshine and Zoe brought it together with organization. Like, getting the lunch together was a thing. Getting everybody together to karaoke was a thing, but it was so much fun. So much fun. I heard myself singing back on the Twitter. Because I also took some recordings from other people. I'm not exactly sure if I should be just throwing them around. I don't know if people like to hear themselves sing. Hang on. I liked it. You need, I did not know I sounded this bad at times. Like, I can sometimes hit the right notes, but at other times I'm like, oh, yikers. All right. I liked it on the Twitter, right? Where did it go? Also, Annie got to see Mike's office. Apparently, they hooked up like a, come meet Mike's office thing, but they hooked it up on Discord. I completely spaced out on checking out my Discord or my Twitter. I need to be a better content creator. I need to get my socials under control. Our room was rocking. Oh, it was phenomenal. Like, there were 3 rooms, right? There was the big-ass room where everybody started to stack into. Then there was our room that was like the smallest and coziest one. And then you had room poor. And they called themselves room poor because they had no content creators. But eventually, people started to move around and whatnot. Oh god, I haven't even seen this one. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be a surprise for me as well, team. So, I hope you're ready for this. Let me, I don't know how this is gonna sound. Is it this one? Yes, this one. Okay, so, you might want to lower the stream or just mute me for a moment. Room 4 was the best, damn right. Okay, let's hear what I sounded like. Oh, this one wasn't bad. This one was not bad. I've heard a worse one. This one was not bad. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. La la la. There was another one. I can't find it on the Twitter. Oh, this is annoying me. I know I liked it. Oh, I know I... Oh, here. Oh, Sunshine. It was on yours. Here it is. Haha. Hang on. This one. I was like, oh, I hit some wrong notes. This one, yeah, okay, for context, I was challenged to start screaming and belching. You wanna lower this one. You should know. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. Like, eventually, I shoot back in a note that I can actually manage, but the first bit is like, oh, I did not know I sounded like that. But fuck it, I had fun, alright? Like, we had, are those even notes? Yeah. Like, I had fun. That's what karaoke's for. It's not to be a star. But there were some genuinely good singers amongst the groups as well. Oh my god. Like, they were able to swoon the room, and I'm just like, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it is Yutak. It is, yeah. Can you believe that before I left for the con, I was like singing and cleaning my house, and my neighbor was like, "Oh, is that you singing? Oh, you sound great. Have you considered singing lessons?" I'm kind of wondering if they were more like hinting at, "Can you shut the fuck up?" Howdy, Biggles. Hello there. So we did lunch, we did karaoke, and then the big group went to the casino. And at that time, I had already organized, because this was the first time that I met my guildies, right? Singing less 100% BM. So this is the first time that my guildies actually came together, and I felt like I want to bring out a little bit of time to actually chill with them as well. So the plan was to meet up in Manchester, in which I used Google Maps to actually figure out where they were. It was a walk, except on Google Maps, I forgot to turn on the setting, give me a route where I walk. Instead, I had it on car. So on car, it told me, yeah, in 10 minutes, you'll be there. Walking took a little bit longer, just a little bit one. And I nearly got lost along the way. They had to give me clues. It was like, oh yeah, our bar is next to a subway. There's a station in front of it, a statue. There's like a hotel with a one on the left. And I'm like, I fucking hate it here. I'm not made for cities. I'm gonna get shanked somewhere. There's gonna be somebody looking at me the wrong way. Oh, insane nutty. But eventually, we finally get to the bar. I get to meet everybody. We do cuddles, we do drinks, and there is nothing that makes you feel older than see the younger mad lads actually go ham on the drinks. They're doing pictures, they're doing chugging, they're going And I'm like, oh my fucking lord, y'all are drinking. There are shots in the colors of the rainbow. And I'm looking at... I am looking at triple. Oh, and I'm looking at like shots that have colors of green and yellow and red. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. But it was such good fun though. So eventually we pop out of that bar and we go to the next bar. And they're looking at like, where do we want to go? And they're talking about 1 pound shots and 2 pound shots. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, I'm gonna die if I join them. I'm gonna die if I join them. I knew, I've been around the block. I knew exactly what was coming. So I pussied out. I was like, I love you all, but I'm gonna leave you here. You all have fun. I take a cab back home. So I go back to the hotel, I sleep, I wake up the next morning, I check my phone at like 7 or 8 in the morning. I see pictures and they're still going. They're still in Manchester. I'm like, what the actual fuck? They're like, hey, we're having a great time. I'm like, what the? I'm so happy that it dipped out. So happy. Because the next day, the final day, is Witchwood Day. And, okay, so you need to understand about Witchwood. You got Preachcon, which is fine. You know, they sell tickets for it. It's great, you get to cuddle and hang out. But the real thing people show up for is AmaCon. And AmaCon takes care a place at the Witchwoods. Now, the first time that I went to the Witchwoods, it caught me by surprise. Because the Witchwood does drinks for like 2 pounds for a Bacardi Cola. It does really cheap drinks. It does really good music. Because it has like a dancing stage. Now you might be dancing like salsa or tango or whatever. Nah. It's more like, do us. And you're jumping on this... Everybody can dance if you just want to break the fucking stage, alright? It's pylon, it's people being wasted, it's great. Drunk man dancing. It was great. There were people absolutely breakdancing. Shady with the prime. Shady feels, thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. Like, there were people breakdancing, and there were people salsaing, and there were people actually dancing and being good at it. But you could also just like, and that's my kind of crowd. So the first time I went there, I got so drunk that flying has become a traumatized experiment for me. I drank so much the first time to Witchwood that the next day I had to fly out. I wake up the next morning. I feel decent. Had a little bit to eat, but it was okay. I get on my aircraft and... I looked this up. The pressure in an aircraft is different than on the outside. And I sit there. Like, oh, but nothing came out. I went to the toilet in the aircraft trying to throw up and just nothing came. I just sat there for the next hour and a half feeling miserable, stuck between my friend on the right side who is talking to me, trying to keep me calm, and this poor lady on the left who has no idea what she's sitting next to, just that there's a big Dutch guy sweating his ass off, having the worst hangover of his life, and wants nothing to do with his airplane. And my friend actually told them, like, yeah, they have a massive fear of flying. They were smart enough to not say, this dumbass got an absolute massive hangover the last night. That was my first experience with Witchwoods. Second year, I skipped out on it. Thinking, you know, if I'm a good boy, I won't get sick on a plane. Yeah, no, I'm traumatized. Every time I enter a plane now, I have that same feeling of sickness. Whatever. This year, I was going by train. So this year, I knew what to expect of Witchwood. So I was chilling with my ciders. And, yeah, it was fine. There were a couple of shots in between. Like I said, tequila was well smooth. Jaeger bomb is absolutely disgusting. Oh, but it was just so much good fun. Some more content creators showed up as well. Surprise guests. Rage Darling was like, hey, I got some more friends. Let's come in. So everybody was like, holy shit. There were like regulars in the bar who absolutely fucking lost their mind at seeing us. I was lifting people in the air. Funny as shit. I asked someone, like, can I lift you up in the air? As they were so excited to see me. They're like, fuck yeah, you can lift me up in the air. I have them on my arm. I'm hoisting them in the air. I look behind them, and the bouncer, biggest smile on his face, goes like... And I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah, you were not allowed to pick each other up. But that bar is just, it's wonderful. The regular crowd must have been like, what the fuck's happening here? What the fuck is happening here? It was just, oh... I should have asked you to lift me up in the air. Yeah, but we're not allowed. The bouncer didn't allow it. And I can understand, like, everybody was hoisting there. But, like, the Witchwood, it was delicious. So at some point, I think it was like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. The next day, I was going back home at, like, 9 in the morning. I need to remember to book, like, a day earlier and a book later. Every year, I forget it. You need, Sailor, you did well good. You need that recovery day. And that first day is really much like the fear of missing out, because you never have. You never have, you know. Oh, he was absolutely lovely. Like, the way it works over there is that they have, like, 2 sections. So you got, like, a pub section, and then eventually they open up, like, the dancing other section. So I moved over, and I ran into a group of friends, and I was talking outside, and I was like, oi, mate, if you want to go to the other side, you need to go in now, because you can't stand outside with the beers. They are well chill about it. And the crowd that was walking around there was just absolutely lovely. Now, apparently, some people have been, like... snogging the locals. And that's all I will say about that. Just missed you when you left? What? Really, Lunar? Or is that not to me? Wait, what? Yeah. There's been, there's been some fluid exchange. It's no surprise that, like, massive wave of, smooching. Yeah. There are multiple, like, little group apps that are happening. And one of the group apps had my guildies in there. And I read a message in the group app about, like, a flower lady. And she was getting on their nerves, and there was something happening. And I was like, what the fuck, a flower lady? So I get there. And I cannot thank you enough for the heads up, Sailor. I get there. I stand at the bar, and this, I thought she was rather beautiful, but very intoxicated lady with a flower dress comes up to me. Are you single? And I was like, I know who you are. So I lied to them. I was like, no, I am definitely not single. Are the single men at? Oh, I just want a single guy. Oh, she was a thing. So that was John. I said, come on, John, let's go to the bar. Damn right. She got stood up on her date and then hung around. I think she was looking for a place to sleep. Oh, Chunky. It is surprising to me that Emma did not raise hellfire upon them. Nixels took her by the arm inside, left her inside somewhere, and just ran outside. Jesus. We had to come up with false identities to save ourselves. I was just happy with the heads up, because my dumbass would have said, why, yes, I am very single. Why do you ask? And then be like, oh, no. Yeah. Everyone kept making her cry. I mean... I didn't ask her to come up and be like, yo, how you doing? You know? Dennis made her cry. Oh, God. What did I miss? Oh, no. We were talking about video games because she didn't play any. Oh, yeah, she felt outside. Oh. They did not, Kai. Oh. Of course, Ada, of course. Yo. Did you kick your shins, Bex? Did you kick your shins? Anyone else for your autograph? Oh, yeah, plenty of people. Like, I gave this heads up earlier as well, before the con, and people actually took it to heart. Like, if you wanted me to sign something, by all means. Now, my handwriting is that of a 3-year-old, so it's not exactly like you could put it up on eBay and be like, look at how pretty this is, but I will sign anything, and pictures and whatnot. And what was actually delicious was normally there's a queue that forms, and for the next 3 hours, you're like chilling in queue, talking to people, hugging and whatnot. But now it was more freestyle. It was more like flexible. You moved around the crowd and whatnot. I just hope that I spoke enough of everybody. I really felt that there wasn't enough time. I just wanted to talk more and hug more and cuddle more and make a good time more. But ultimately, like, there's only so much time, right? I was told no one would sign balls anymore. I mean, you can definitely bring your balls out, but just don't do it in public, right? I will sign balls. Sure. Need at least 5 next year? Hell yeah. T-shirt says otherwise. Yeah, you did get the fine. I haven't written like this in like 20 years autograph, that's for sure. True, Luna, true. I mean, some people asked, how many butts did you have to sign? I will say though, Baker Senpai, people have calmed down over the years. We're all maturing a little bit, I think. Because in the past, I've signed tits, I've signed ass cheeks, I've signed all the things. And this year, no body parts. I was offered, I will say, I was offered to sign a couple of body parts, but it came with a side note of, if you sign my body, I will get it tattooed. And I could not bear the idea of somebody having my scribbly handwriting tattooed on the body for all time. That was not gonna happen. No, don't get it tattooed, okay? Don't do it. So yeah. God, flower lady, never forgetty. No, you're not gonna get me tattooed on your body. It's not gonna happen. That was your wife. You're not the only one either. Mimoose, thank you very much for the 19 months, baby. The weirdest thing I signed this year. There was a little plushie. That's probably been the weirdest thing, I suppose. Yeah, like honestly, like I said, it's been yeah, one of the smoother cons. Was you? Ah, there we go. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, I'm looking at profile pictures and names and whatnot. I have you singing a beautiful song. Would you like me to send it to you on Twitter? Do you mind it being public? Because I don't know if you want it to be public or not. Putting it out there. I did put your cookie pictures outside. Yo, there were Final Fantasy cookies. There were Final Fantasy cookies. They were well cute. There was like an alpha and a chocobo. It was great. Slaying Adele. Oh my god, it was insane. Ezekiel, hello there. Like, I walk into that room and I'm like, oh, we got another star singing in here. We were talking about it. We wanted to get you and Kai. Kai is a guildie of mine who also can sing. Oh, we wanted to get duet going, but then we were like at the end of the night, so like, yeah, well, we can't fix that now anymore, can we? Can we? No. Don't know if this is gonna wreck my, don't know if this is gonna wreck my connection, but I'm gonna try and send it your way. He had weed cookies. Of course he did. Sailor, good luck flying, matey. Safe journey home, yeah? Sukov, hello there, mate. Thank you very much for the 29. Oh, Sukov, I felt so shit, man. You were well missed. I hope you realized that. I was gazing across the crowd a couple of times, and I was like, oh, fucking wish he was here. And that's the way it is. I tried to record some of the breakdance that was going on, but I had the wrong angle. It was the wrong angle. Where did I put the singing? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. fucking loved it. I was honestly wonderful to see everyone having a good time. I know, right? You walk into that room, you're like, okay, yeah, let's go. Right, let me... Let's see if this will actually go to the Twitter. Oh, it will. Nice. And the cookies were really good as well. Yeah. Oh... I didn't want to make people feel bad. I'm doing this for a job. I mean, at the end of the day, you're all there to have a good time. Like, fuck it. Karaoke is not to be the best star, all right? Karaoke is just to have a good time and just sing together. And it was... I honestly had a blast. Especially when we start, like, moving between rooms. We're just singing with everybody. Yeah, I have been wanting to do karaoke for such a long time. I'm really happy we got it done. Okay, it's been sent on the Twitter. And while it's good to be back home, like, honestly, I could have gone for another month of this. I could have definitely gone on. Just not ending. But that's the feeling you always have, right? Like, every single time people are like, oh, I wish we could go further on and a longer time. Nothing will ever be long enough. Haha, that's what she said. Karaoke was the highlight of the week. Mm-hmm. It was Trellen, it was... Yeah. It was... I've in the feedback, because that's usually my number one question that I ask people, like, how has it been? Also, I got chocolate from my guildies as well, good. My number one question is, like, how has your con been? Are you having a good time? Every single person I spoke with was like, I'm gonna do this again next year. I'm gonna be longer here next year. Plus, they all want to stay in the village. So I'm kind of thinking that we just need to book the entire hotel next time. Book it now and get it done with. Should have showed up, Ezekiel. You recovering post-con depression? It still needs to hit. Like, right now, I'm still riding that high and just having a good time, you know? Round trip of the train, just stay for a week. Ah, Isabel, hello there. Diffie. Oh, you changed your name. It's actually really, really good. Yeah. Sailor's chocolate is well good as well. Did I say no to your chocolate, Shalana? What? Did I? What? The AC in the village ain't nice, though. I mean, we could have turned it off, but ultimately, if you need to make the choice between melting and making a puddle of sweat in your bed, or having an AC on, in which you get, like, a dry throat, I choose the AC any day of the week, alright? Oh, Furion. AC was too noisy. Honestly, at the end of the day, I was just spent. I was just... Normally, I have trouble sleeping as well with, like, noise in the background. I was just spent. I will say, they start cleaning at, like, 9 o'clock. And they will take trolleys across the hallway at 9 o'clock. And every single day, they fucker woke me up. It's not bad if you go to bed at a normal time. Not so much on Preachcon time, you know? Yeah, just book the entire village for a certain period of time. Sort out the hotel rooms. Let's fucking go. Was there no way to create a draft in hotel rooms? For me, it depends on... So the idea is, Vaxni, you got like the village with the AC, and you got another place. The other place doesn't do AC, so what happens is that the rooms get very, very hot. It's a little bit of a walk away from the village, which is the main area. So that's a problem, because walking back, it makes you sober, and people are like, I just want to go to my room. And the heat in those rooms. Travel Lodge, that's the one. So... A lot of people were staying at a travel lodge, as well as you're not allowed... Well, you could go into the gym, but you have to pay for it. So a lot of people were like, I'm staying at a Travelodge right now, but I'd rather just stay at the village. And I understand their feelings. I'm trying to think if I know the Travelodge. I might actually, but I don't know. But I would say, like, the village is just very, very comfortable. It's an expensive one, and the fucked up part is they have an algorithm on the website, which is whenever people start booking for a certain period, the algorithm picks it up, and they're like, ooh, many people want to go to the hotel during this time. You know what we'll do? Boost up them prices. Boost up them prices. And so, yeah, you want to order as quickly as you can. The walk was nice. You guys have been going ham on it. It's well good. Howdy, Holy Touch. Hello there. All right, Diffy, nice. I mean, I know it from last time with the heat wave. It was well difficult, but yeah. Double negative, excellent. Monday to Friday for 250. It was 600 plus at the village. Yeah, the prices are insane. They absolutely are. Like, it's worth it. Like, ultimately, which is honestly, when you think about it, it's a bit fucked up. More comfort just costs more money, which means that the rich will always have a better time. Isn't that fucked up? Shit like first class, like how we do that. Like, you have more money, so you get better treatment. It's weird. But yeah, it is what it is. What do we need? Communism? Sorry, I'm drinking gold. Am I ready for the heat wave? Apparently, I missed the heat wave already in the Netherlands. Apparently, the week that I was gone, buddy of mine was like, it was really, really hot out here. So there's another one coming up, so I'm well ready for that. I've been waiting with like I've been postponing a lot of stuff for after the Preachcon, and I actually expected to be well sick today. If I get away with this without COVID and without like a con flu, I will be well good. Yeah, I suppose so, Sukov. That doesn't change the fucked up, ain't it? But now we're back on it, and we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? Which is also kind of why I resubbed the WoW. I want to get back into finishing up what I missed up with 9.2. And people have been asking, like, can you do a... like, where's the content at? Like, I'm getting... with the Dragonflight hype, it's well cute to see. Like, a lot of people are seeing my latest update video when it comes to Shadowlands. And they're like, wow, his spirit was shattered by the Shadowlands. And he's awful, and he's gone, and it's like, wow, killed him. And I'm like, nah. I just started doing something else. There's Nobbel TV with highlights, but apparently not a lot of people know about Nobbel TV. So what I want to do is I want to make like a little update video. And then we'll get into content. I want to make a couple of videos on Final Fantasy. I want a couple of videos on Warcraft, and then we'll see where it's going to take us. How tall? I'm Dutch, so I'm 6.2 or 190 centimeters. People are always surprised because they usually see you like sitting down or like in a little box. So like, oh, I did not expect you to be this tall. You had already had it not that long ago? It's been a while ago since I had the Rona. Like, it's been, what, half a year ago? I think? I don't know how long that shit lasts. I have no clue. But, you know. 6.9? Oh, hell yeah. Purchase spirits at the village? True. Uber most of the time as my legs were spent. Well, good call. Will be more of the same, apparently. Okay, I mean, we'll survive. Oh, Lunar. Your brother is a delight. And it's, honestly, it's mental to see how close you two are, like, how similar you are. It's like, oh, I had so much fun. Do you buy the Preachcon tickets and then book a hotel room part of the ticket price? No. The only thing that they sell from Preachcon is the ticket to the show. So how it works is there is everybody gathering, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Like 5 days, people are gathering, doing things. Saturday sometimes as well. Whereas the show, that's the only thing they sell, is Wednesday nights from 7 till 11-ish, I think. A couple of hours, right? And during the show, there are, there's like, well, it depends on what they want to do. But this year we had games, we had live drama time retelling, more games, of course, audience interaction. After which, the show's over. Everything just opens up again. And people merge together again. So the only thing you need tickets for is that show part. Which I've been telling people. Like, if you just want to be part of Preachcon, show up. Because beyond that, the majority of the time, like the pub crawl, or, well, we had karaoke, but there's also been, like, going bowling, or the Witchwood, or whatever. You can just show up and join and just go there. The show part is the only part you'll be missing out on, which is, like, one evening, a couple of hours, right? Show up, but don't be a dick. Yeah. Never heard of Preachcon? There you go. It's, God, 5 years now. So that's, yeah, the hotel and expenses and everything else, that's all your responsibility. Yeah. They should just book the entire village for 4 to 5 days and sell tickets for rooms pre-assigned. Nah, it's the organization part of it, Yerk. It's already a pain in the ass to organize everything. Like, you do take a responsibility. Like, the reason why I don't do NobbelCon, I don't want to be responsible for people. Fuck that noise. We're lucky that every single year it goes so well. But at the end of the day, you are still responsible for what goes down at the con. And you still, the more you take up upon yourself, like, this is what we're selling, the more responsibility you have. Imagine rooms not being booked properly, or imagine this or that happening. I think they're well smart to just be like, here are tickets for the show, the rest is on you. Good luck. And we're all big boys and girls, right? We can all organize our shit. How much that fucking door is gonna cost, Mike? Oh my god. Oh lord. Okay, so one of the games that we did during the Preachcon show, reenact your favorite game moments. Most people just chilling, and you have to understand, like, I'd won the competition, so I'm standing on stage. I could see everything. So, you know, we get a little bit of Resident Evil, we get a bit of GTA, we get people, like, winning in fights and whatnot. In comes a group. And they do the Leroy speech. They do the calculation ping, yada yada yada, repeating, of course. All right, chumps, thumbs up, let's do this. Leroy! They start bolting through the audience towards the door, drop kick the door in, and we got so fucking lucky. There was a staff member standing behind the door, the fear of God in her eyes as that door bolted open. They kicked the door out of its hinges. They kicked that door so hard that it got broken and destroyed. It did not work anymore. Imagine somebody actually standing behind that door. He rammed his shoulder through it. It was... what the fuck? It was, but I was standing there on the fucking stage and I'm looking at it. It was insane. I thought Kai broke the bloody sofa. But ultimately, like, it wasn't Mike who broke the door in it, but then, you know. I was looking like, what? Oh, it was insane. Good to see, honestly. Well worth it. I want to go again. Pay the bill? Damn right. Someone stole a giant framed... What? Door ended up being okay. Someone stole a giant framed photo from the hotel. Why? Why? Alrighty, Sukov. Safe journey, matey. Is that a tank top and a tie? Look. Phil. Look. I come back from Preachcon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you like a dance? Would you like a dance? You stole crawler tie? What, weren't we allowed to keep these? I was given this. Also, I got this. It's pretty fucked. But I do. Oh, yeah, true. I mean, there's still a lot of shit. Look, I missed out on... Well, not missed out. I didn't go for it. They were in my pants at some point. I had them in my pocket. Hell yeah, Bamboo. Hell yeah. Oh, like, honestly, one of my favorite pictures, let me show you. One of my favorite pics that we took this year. Which is honestly, it's stroking my own dick, but I'm so proud of it. Was I tagged in it? I was not. Oh, God. Did they put it on their page, or did they just put it on stories? How does Instagram work? Maybe it was sent to me. Is the one with Rage Darling? No. Although that one I put on Twitter. That one was well good as well. Nah, that was a different one. I spoke earlier to, like... I spoke about... how there were guys that I really, really looked up to. And this year I actually got to hang out with them and be like, yeah, we got somewhere. Now, during the show, I was asked on stage, like, who has the bigger biceps? They actually made a competition out of it, like, who got more swole. I had no chance of winning, obviously. But it was just, oh, it was so much good fun. But before that, let me see if I can find the picture. Okay, so there were ears, there was karaoke, there was art being recreated in Manchester. There was the whipping incident. Oh, we had props, and one of the props was a whip. Drunk people plus whip equals, oh no. Ah, there it is. Hang on. Equals, oh no. Can I send a DM to myself? Yes. Excellent. So now I should have on my Insta DMs a DM of myself. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Ta-da! I'm well proud of this picture. Look at us being swole. Hey! I got a video for Call Night of someone getting slapped around the ass with a shots pedal. Oh. Did you know that that pedal broke on my ass? They slapped me and they broke the pedal. I've been working on my buns, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. Well, good. Flex much, honestly, like I said, it is proper jerking my own dick, but it was such a good moment. Oh, right, so if you're wondering, like, what the hell is actually happening, let me actually explain the story behind it. So, the man on the right, this is Tricepsus, and this is Matthew. And both of them I met through the community. So in the middle is Matthew, on the right is Tricepsus. Tricepsus has actually done, like, competitions, like deadlift competitions, won contests. I met Tri at Preachcon, and he was one of the first to set up, like, a completely free training program. I talked to him, like, I want to get bigger and whatnot. Back then I didn't pick it up, but later on, like, he's still been very much an inspiration for me. Tri is a unit, absolutely. And Matthew in the middle, like, I know them personally, and I've seen them lift, and I've seen them work out. I'd be standing next to them and be like, hell yeah, let's go. It was just, well good. Well good. And just absolute sweethearts. Like, that's also a thing. Like, I tried to remember if I spoke with Nubs before, but if I haven't, I've realized that Nubs is an absolute sweetheart as well. Just such a fun guy. Oh, man. With, like, his kitty ears during Witchwood, and, like, his police pictures. Like, I posted pictures on the Twitter. Nubs is a legend, man. Everybody's a legend, but still. Try that you share an Uber. Hell yeah. Sorry, let me get the pictures out. Because I put, like, pictures on the Twitter, but maybe not everybody's seen it. I need a beard. Oh, well, what we actually did, the idea behind it was, like, the evolution of man. So on the right, we got, like, young Tri, full head of hair, bulky, you know, in their prime. Then comes Matthew, you know, a little bit less, a little bit older. And then there's me, hair gone, chilling there. It was evolution of man. In the mod outfit for the mod section of drama time with the police outfit. Yeah. Right, so let me actually give you a bit more backstory behind these pictures then, yeah? So, as staff, before we came out as guests, we were chilling in the back room. And we found markers and a piece of paper in the back room. So we made up a little story. It started with Rage Darling painting a nice little family picture. Nice little picture, you know. A lovely little family. But then a meteor showed up, right? Oh, maybe I can actually record my cursor. Capture cursor. Yes, please. There we go. Oh, did I just absolutely direct it? There we go. Okay, you can't see my cursor. Anyways. Then a meteor showed up. Ready to wipe out the family. But then Rage was like, nah. Superman will show up in the middle. Superman will save the day. To which I was like, nah. Batman shows up. And Batman ain't letting Superman letting that happen. He's like, where are they? Why you say that name? Martha! To which he was ready to rope Superman back in. To which the dog of the family wasn't having this. And the dog of the family decided to eat Batman. Which looked kind of like a cat. To only then shit out the spirit of Batman. Who then flew up, stopped Superman. Because as we all know, Superman's only weakness is their fear of ghosts. And then the meteor killed everybody. We were having to entertain ourselves in the background. This karaoke. Beautiful karaoke. Glow sticks around the glass. Oh, beautiful. Morning, you dice. You managed to beat Jersey in arm wrestling. Ooh. This is more karaoke. Like, you have to understand, over here was like the massive big room, right? Like, this is about half of the room that they had. So this was the big room. Then we had our little room, which was apparently the smallest one, nice and cozy. And they served Long Island's. Long Island iced tea. If you ever want to get people singing, just serve them Long Island's. That shit is going. I just had so much fun. This is my point of view during the show, like everybody looking at the stage. Paku here. I went to BlizzCon with Paku. She was like the official photographer for like staff. So those pictures need to come out at some point as well. Here, see cookies! And I looked back at the pictures. I was like, why is Zodelin lurking? But I have another picture where she actually comes closer. I was like, so why are you in the background, Zo? Those cookies were amazing. Honestly, they were. Oh, this was just everything. I laid my head here and I was ready to nap. They were reenacting. It was just everything. It was so much fun. So much fun. Mackie D's. Of course it's Mackie D's. Every night we go to Mackie D's. They got chicken nuggets. Chicken burgers. Mackie D's. Hell yeah, every night. They never... We should call McDonald's next time in advance and tell them like, yo, Preachcon's happening. Because every single time what they do is they have like one person in staff working. And like 30 people showing up at the same time be like, we want McDonald's. We want McDonald's. Here on stage, that suitcase has traveled across the globe. Connected to their hands, only to reveal a certain outfit. Now, I wasn't sure if they were ready to have that outfit out and about on the Twitter. The pictures are circulating, I'm sure. But my god, the outfit that could go from Mike. You know how in Final Fantasy they got like the Manderville outfit with like the bunny ears and whatnot? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hear me and Rage. We had a bit of a swole moment. Rage is, yeah, well cool. So a bit of a swole moment. Try in the front like a little sensei. I fucking love this. So a little swole moment. Hell yeah, let's show off. Show off. Yes. Oh. Eno's in the back. Hell yeah. I always love the back pictures as well, because then it's like unexpected that it's happening. We are swole. I just love how the pictures tell a story. I usually take a couple of pictures. Like, you can't put them all up on Twitter, but I usually take a couple of pictures, and then you see like a little story play out, how people are like posing. But if you, pro tip, if you take pictures people, right? Wait a couple of seconds, let them do their pose where they go like, and then they'll eventually go like laughing or chilling and take a couple more. You have more natural pictures, pro tip. Here I'm at my guildies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. After years and years and years, we got the drinks going. So you see those pictures, right? You see those pictures? Yeah, they went rather quick. And this was like freaking drinking ice cream, like soft ice cream. Bleh, bleh, bleh. And this was the ultimate Long Island. We went for the first time to TGI Fridays. So we organized like a little dinner to go with the guildies, right? And we, who's that? That's Pixie right next to me. That's Pixie right there. Who is that? So we went to TGI Fridays. Instead of, we were gonna go to like a bowl place, like a Pokeball place. But when we got there, they were like, yeah, if you're gonna want to eat here, you're gonna have to wait 40 minutes. Half of our crew was like, okay, we'll wait 40 minutes. And I was like, nah, we need to be at like 9 o'clock at Witchwood. So thankfully, TGI Fridays was next on the agenda. And they could seat us 2 booths. There was plenty of room. I've never done TGI Fridays. They had burgers, they had ribs, they had fucking wraps, I think. And they had steak, and they had, well, they didn't have steak, but they have steak on the menu. It was great. Oh, TGI Fridays, would recommend, 10 out of 10. Normally, like me and Chris, we've been to Five Guys before with other people. Sorry, the steak thing. So a couple of our crew ordered steak, and they were out of the steak that they ordered. So they come back to our table, and they're like, we're really sorry, we're out of your steak. Can we replace you with a sirloin? And they were like, yeah, sure. Was it, well, and they were like, okay, we'll replace it with sirloin or with ribeye, whatever. So they come back again, and they were like, sorry, our replacement is gone as well. Could we get you another steak? And this one is on the house, because we've been fucking around with you so long. So they got like 2 steaks for free. So that's why I'm saying, like, there's steak on the menu, but they didn't actually have the steak. But like I said, would recommend this. Like, normally we go Five Guys, but Five Guys is fucking overrated. Compared to TGI Fridays, Five Guys has nothing. As well as TGI Friday does cocktails. This is like the extreme Long Island in front of me. There was a little bit of mixer, and the rest of it, like the bottom, pure alcohol. The first sip I take, I'm like, ooh, my entire body was like, ooh, that's hitting the right spot. Meanwhile, 2 of my guildies, I like to drink with Sailor, cause Sailor is my mate. And when I drink with Sailor, he downs it down in 8. And he just sips down that entire thing. Kai sips down that entire thing in one go. And I'm like, oh no. Are you okay? It was, I've been drinking this thing for the entire thing we were there. And they were like, let's get it done now. There's Kai. And they've been drinking out until 7 in the morning. Mad lads. Mad lads. My man has no limit. He does not. So here are a couple of selfies. Orgus. Matthew. Oh yeah, I stole Vanish's party hat. There we go. Poor kind to a cat. They were... With Scooterson, I am well impressed, right? They can drink. Like, I said this before. If you want to feel old, go drink with young people. Because they can still take it, right? I passed the delicious age of 30. I need to be responsible and realize that if I drink, I'm not going to be up for another week. So I need to be responsible drinker. Meanwhile, they can go to like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, haunt the streets of Manchester, sleep for 2 to 3 hours, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm ready for more now. Let's go. And I'm like, oh. I am 34, going on 35 this year, Isabel. Right? Like after 30, everything just hits twice as hard. I swear. Mad Sesh next year, I'm telling you, we need to book like extra days and just be like, I got no responsibilities the next morning. I can be sick if I have to. And then I can actually drink, you know? Can't get drunk while dying for 2 days after. This is how it happens. How it happens. Mackie D's. Lifting people. Of course we're lifting people. Policeman Nups. This was just before the show. They were showing off the outfit. Fun detected, so the mod showed up. In which would Diffie was like, I'm borderline blackout, so me and Reese brought on 2 fireball shots. Oh, you cunts. Did they survive? Woden! Hello there. Ooh. Yeah, but like I said, Lunar Nubs just embraces it and sells it. It's so good to see. Wait, did I post a picture twice? How to know that you're an alcoholic? You post a picture, same picture twice. Oh no, it's a different picture. But it's like the same moment. Look, we got a collection. 1, 2. And here on stage. Oh yeah, we had the date on the show as well. The dating game. So the way it worked was Mike. Okay, so excuse me. How do I explain? There was a show, right? Mike had a show in his mind, and he needed a co-host. So he pitched me and Alex against each other, and we did a show. We did a competition. Now, as much as I'm honored to be invited to co-host a show, if you ask me between standing on stage behind a hot fucking light, giving a show away, or enjoying said show while sipping on beers and be like, ha ha ha, this is great, one beats the other. You know what I'm saying? One I enjoy more than the other. However, during my competition with Alex, my gamer spirit came out, and I don't want to lose. So I actually started playing really, really seriously. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. So we won the show. I was allowed to host, and the first part of the hosting was getting people on stage and be like, what's your name? What's your team name? And they were reenacting those gaming moments, right? The one where Leroy broke the door. We were doing that. And I was standing there, and I was like, oh shit, I need to go for a piss. I need to get a beer. I needed to get a piss the moment the show started. It's the worst thing ever. But whatever, adrenaline kicks in. You're standing there, you're chilling, you're trying to do like a little fun part. And at some point I'm like, you know what? Why not? Because we're moving on to a second section. Why not have Alex do the second section? And this was the dating show where we had Ross behind the screen with pre-designed questions, gaming questions. Like, what was it? What add-ons would you install for my UI? Or what cooldowns would you pick? Or something like that? Oh, and it was... At some point, the ladies started to try and one-up each other. Oh, it was great. Have I seen the latest Village Hotel review? I have not, Sunshine. What did you do? What cooldown would you press for me? Yeah. And here they were reenacting drama time. Holy fucking shit. Oh, I have laughed my tits off. They did it so well. It was such a good drama story as well. And it was just very, very fun to see it all play out. Oh. And those were the pictures that I could share. Like, there are more. Like, we can go into... Hang on. Hopefully no dick pictures are gonna land in this hashtag right here. Who's the man I whipped? Oh yeah, so when I said, like, don't give drunk people whips, right? Oh, my stream has like a massive delay. So when I said, like, don't give people whips when they're drunk, our Pixie is in the hallway playing with like a whip and trying to whip things. She goes like over the eye of Russ, the one that you just saw with the mask on. And I looked at that. I was like, oh no. Oh no, somebody has lost their eye. I swear somebody lost their eye right now. Thankfully, they were okay. But it could have been a lot worse. No, but he wanted to be whipped. Not in the fucking eye. Nobody wants to be whipped in the eye. It's not like you... Oh. Hi, baby. I'm so hot right now. I wanted to whip my eye out. Nobody goes there! He's there sweeping it away, making this place spotless. I felt so bad, as you fucking should. As you should. Oh, I will say though, playing with that whip was well fun. LeChuck, thank you very much for the 3 months, baby. Okay, so there are still people going strong, by the way. Going to the Pizza Hut, getting food and whatnot. I'm just happy that the journey is over. Yay, Annie! Annie is such a sweetheart in real life as well. I had like Annie and a couple of other people went to Twitchcon Amsterdam, which was right around the corner. But I got like a massive case of the let's not go there. I look really tall in that picture. I am really tall. And Annie is, I mean, definitely not the smallest of us to con, but Annie is also not a giant, let's be fair. But it was just a delight to meet Annie, because I've spoken with Annie a couple of times, and every time I spoke with Annie, she's been nothing but sweet, like through the Wowhead as well. She helped me out with a couple of things, so I was actually able to express like my gratitude towards Annie before the show as well, which was well good. And I need to be a better content creator, because I brought no merch, I brought no cards, I brought nothing to advertise myself with. As well as they made a couple of appointments. Like, Annie messaged me on Twitter, and she messaged me like, hey, have you had breakfast or lunch? Trying to, you know, get like a little conversation going, a little lunch going. I had no Twitter on me. On Discord, they made an appointment to check out Mike's office. I did not check Discord for the entire thing. I am terrible at being a content creator, I swear. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. More content creators showed up tonight as well. Like, this was in the Witchwood. This was a well good surprise. Because you're with us. Aww. Uh-huh. Rage was like, hey, surprise! Josh was there. This was Witchwood. And Rage Darling showed up with a couple of content creators, amongst them Josh, who was very presently. It was well cool. I got to shake their hands, and they were like, hey, Nobbel, I haven't seen all your videos, but I like what I've seen so far. And my nervous ass was like, because you have to understand, like, I've watched Josh's stuff. Like, of course, the Diablo video popped up, but I've also watched quite a few of his highlights. And I actually find his stream to be very chill. One highlight came to mind in which he was talking about... Somebody in chat gave him shit about drinking, like, a cocktail. And his point was, the manliest thing to do was to just drink whatever you want to drink. My drunk, nervous ass was like, we're in a bar. He'll understand what I'll say. And like, Josh, like the highlight where you explain that drinking is cool. He was like, so about Warcraft lore. So about Warcraft lore, what do you think about Dragonflight? And I'm like, oh, you know, it's more of WoW, it's pretty shit. And he's like, okay, let's go dancing. Josh, if you see this, I'm very sorry, but it was a delight to meet you, honestly. You're a delight. Look at the Nubs this week. Oh, yeah, smoochy smooch. We smooched. Again, I'm well surprised that I don't have the Rona, because I smooched with a lot of people. Mwah. Oh, the hover hands. Oh, the hover hand. Good call. Good call. Yeah, I had Nettie here. Nettie is like, I haven't spoken to any of the guests, right? Now, Nettie, don't want to call you out, but we sat next to each other during lunch, and we had a lovely conversation. Now, I know the cocktails went rather quick. We had a lovely conversation about work, about food, about eating with chopsticks. I don't know. Oh, at the con. Oh. Nettie, you were a delight, honestly. I had so much fun. And Google, of course. Oh, so happy to see Google again. sexy. Hell yeah. Oh, sunshine. Sorry, a lot of the pictures I'm like, oh yeah, these moments are just great. Lunar. I met Lunar's brother for the first time. Luna and her brother, they're just peas in a pod, to be honest. Look, look, look. Hey! We got a blurry picture, Lunar. Why? Mighty Dark Zero. Oh yeah. Preachcon Barbell Squad. They went gym. We went gym. Well, most of us went gym. Retsy over here with a pirate hat. They were just watching. And it really sucks. Like, a guildmate of mine, Yerk, as well as Reds and Try, their airline company fucked them over. So they have to wait a couple of days before they can fly home. It is ridiculous. There's more in my DMs. Ooh my. Oh yeah, I met OK Mage as well. For the first time. Look at this. Look at it all together. Ooh. You taught Zoe how to do glute bridges. Ooh. Another absolute sweetheart, actually. Now that I see them next to each other, they got like the same height, same personality. Very, very sweet. It's well cool to see. Like I said, oh, Lion. So you know how in Final Fantasy, you got like naked cat people running around? In Preachcon, you got naked cat boys running around as well. That shirt is fucking amazing as well. Yeah. Howdy, Yukio. Hello there. Sorry, look at Mike's apron. Drama llama. Oh god. Oh god, I did not realize that is what it was. I thought that was just a nice, lovely picture of a... Oh god, why? Yeah, Noobtarn, absolutely, yeah. It's a Welsh apron. It's Mike Lamb fucking a lamb. Oh yeah, please vote in, by all means, yeah. So, yeah, you can hear, by the way. Camera, hello. During Witchwood, the music was extremely loud, so we had to do a lot of yelling. That's why my voice is going. Can you autofocus? No? Okay, that works. Like, this was the massive group picture that we were able to take. As you can see, the further down you go. I'm in here somewhere. I'm in here somewhere in the back, alright? I'm in here somewhere. But it's just such a massive picture with so many people in there. It's difficult to see the faces. Sam is trying to kill ya? How can you tell? What the fuck? How? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Sure. Sure, let's go. Aww. Yeah, we're getting a heat wave. Yep, yep. Yeah, so like I said, they organized actually go check out Mike's office. I missed out on that. Next time. Next time to be sure. Emma Con, I swear. Bubba Boy! Hello there. Did I meet Josh? I just explained to Board. I met Josh for a little bit. I got to shake their hands. It basically came down to Josh being very on point, very much in the mindset of shake hands, meet the people, meet and greet, and me being like, that's Josh. So they come up to me and they're like, Hey, Nobbel, I know your content, love your content. I haven't seen your whole back catalog, but, liked what I've seen so far. And in my mind, I've actually seen some of Josh's stuff, and I've actually been watching their highlights. I thought their highlights were pretty great. So they actually obviously blew up with Diablo Immortal, but I've also been watching highlights about MMOs and game design and whatnot. But there was one highlight in which they were talking about your drink of choice and how calling someone out for drinking a cocktail and be like, haha, that's not a manly drink. Why would you go for a manly drink where you enjoy cocktails? And ultimately, drinking what you enjoy drinking is the manliest thing you could do, right? Great highlight. My mind, my nervous, drunk mind was like, oh my god, I'm meeting Josh or whatnot. What I wanted to say was I loved your highlights about when you were drinking spirits, talking to chat. Good highlights, good content. I loved how you interact with your chat. What came out was like, I love how you think drinking what you like is really cool. Hi, nice to meet you. I was like, oh. And then the story quickly popped over into, so what do you think about Warcraft lore and Alpha and Dragonflight and whatnot? And then he was like, okay, let's go dancing. We're done here. Like, all right, let's go dancing. Oh, he was on point. There were more content creators there as well. Hi, Chris. Like a couple of surprise guests showed up. It was well cool. Oh, hang on. I need to save this one. This goes into the special folder. Hang on. This one is well cute. Oh, by the way, I got another picture in the special folder. Like, these are the ones you don't get to normally see, right? These are the ones we can't put on the internet. There you go. Mwah. I love Keenan and how he's like in the background looking at us, like, mwah. Oh, why am I exposed? Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're shy. Oh, now we're shy. Oh. Hey, Daisy! Oh, this one is well cute as well. I don't know who's been taking these pictures, but your camera is well good. This is your picture, your camera day. Huh. No. All the photos. Okay, well, with that camera like that, yeah, you can tell. The last day of moments of Preachcon. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We got glow sticks, alright? The glow sticks came out. It was well good. See, Eno's got the picture in. You want to hear Alex talk or stream in a casual streamer setting? Like Alex, Fatboss TV, used to do that all the time, Ezekiel. All the time. But they kind of dropped out with it. I don't know if they're going to come back or whatnot. But, yeah, Hi, Nettie. I'm like, hey, that looks like the meal. There we go. We have meals. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what Alex always did. Like, just play WoW, talk chill, and be the thing. Lapsel around Dalaran. And was my trip stress-free? No, unfortunately not, Yukio. Most of it, yes. I started, like, you'll have to go back into the vault, Yukio, because I started with the negative stuff, which was basically the only negative thing that I can mention for this Preachcon. UK public transport. UK public, but in general, traveling is just dog shit right now. They're still catching up from Rona. Either you take a plane, or you take a train, or you take a fucking boat. It's all shit, ain't it? You have to get lucky to have an actual easy trip back. Look at how chill we are, though. I loved the lunch here. This was just before karaoke, by the way. This looks like... Did you guys hit TJ Fridays as well? Where is this at? Oh, that's the meat place, ain't it? Ooh, Ooh, now that's some proper food right there. Oh my lord. No, I don't think so simple. 3 days of cheat day. Oh no, that's been... Fun fact, 2 boards. It's... Okay. So, I don't think it's the right way. And I'll explain in a moment what I mean. But I've lost weight. You might call it cheat days, but I've lost weight. I've genuinely lost... I went to Preachcon at like 92 kilograms. I come back at 89. But I don't think I've lost fat. I think I've lost muscle in between. Dehydration, exactly. It's... the way it happens at the con is that it's really difficult to get some food in. Because around the place, there's like McDonald's and there's like pubs here and there, but it's a bit difficult to get constant food in. As well as you're constantly on the move, you're hugging, adrenaline, you're active. My calves on the train ride back were on fire. It just didn't have enough food. So I tried to keep up with it. I started my days with like a banana at Starbucks, like a coffee and a yogurt. I've been trying to get protein in. I brought like a shit ton of protein bars, and I'm so happy that I did. Those protein bars kept me going. Like, this ain't my first rodeo. I stole markers, I should say. So whenever somebody asks me, like, can you sign something, I have markers. I had protein bars on me for when I got hungry. I got water on me for when I got thirsty. I had a little towel on me for when I got sweaty. I had a second outfit with me if my shirt was too drippy, because I'm a big sweater. Actually came in handy when I had to go through the lines in UK, because I just swapped into my white beater, because the train station, fuck that noise. I had, like I said, a little mini fan, which was a lifesaver as well. Like a little fan. Wait, can I show you? Oh, here. Haha. This one right here, I brought before the con. It has 2 settings. Oh, this thing in the train or during the convention itself, it's been a lifesaver. I've emptied out this battery 3 times during my time at the con. Insane. Insane. Use it at karaoke? Hell yeah, I did. This thing saved my life. So I'm just, these are things that you pick up. And you're like, yeah, it's not my first rodeo. Here we are, going to the staff dinner. I always brought my little backpack with me as well. Bell in there. Yeah, it was great, man. Look at all them drinks, though. Oh, those are the bunny ears. There was somebody handing out bunny ears, right? Yeah, UK transport is dog shit. Absolutely, you need to get your shit together. Oh, yeah, I spoke about it at the start. Oh, it was you, Sunshine. Oh, okay. Got to see Alex again as well. It's been far too long. I mean, everybody was been far too long, to be honest. And like I said, it felt a lot chiller. It just felt a lot more about the people rather than just the games behind it. Which is not to say that it wasn't chill before. Oh, Paku is going home as well. Safe journey, Paku. Sai got called Sai Bear. Was at Preachcon as well. Zodelin. Oh, look at this. I know, Yerk. I know. Zepla was the secret guest at Preachcon. Yeah, they had a couple of people that were invited, but they weren't able to come over. I remember that Zepla, they said like Zepla was pretty broken up about it. Because they really wanted to come, but they weren't able to make it over. Josh, I think, was, and there was another one. Alex, Roger Brown, that's the one. Annie was invited to go to the con, like a day in advance. And they're like, I don't know. And then we're like, yeah, we can hook you up. This and this is the schedule. This is what's going to happen. Annie is like, let's go. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah. I remember small. Wochin, It hit hard though. I will say, like, I saw Wochin's tweet about this.
3 years of pandemic, no social drinking in pubs, 42 years old, and it took me 7 pints of beer spread in one day to feel like shit this morning. You have to understand, like, I've lived in isolation for like 2 to 3 years, right? Like, these massive events haven't taken place in quite a while. So to go from not doing massive events, like I've met up with people, of course, and not just been on my own all these years, but to go from like little social interaction to all of a sudden go to a convention, I could feel my social battery draining really, really quickly. But then, some way, somehow, alcohol. I really don't know how or why alcohol and good people. It just started to go hamster wheeling, and I was like, oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. And it went better. Especially at the Witchwood. At the start of Witchwood, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna go at home at like 9 or 10 and get some more sleep in. But then like shots and drink flew, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. It's the last night here, we're not at the con to be sleeping, and just gonna keep going, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Gandalf.
Oh! Star pictures at the bus stop. Ooh.
Hugs with Lunar, but I didn't want to give you any. The liquid equalizer, uh-huh. And like I said, for those who are like, Preachcon, what the hell is it about? And what is this all? Like, I'm trying to remember. I think... I don't remember when exactly I met Mike. But I can look it up, I think. Oh god, what was it? See if we can find... Let's see if we can find, like, the old records, yeah? Oh god, that's not the old record, no. Oh god, oh, Jesus. Was it 5 years ago? That can't be right. Maybe. Nah, this was after I met them already. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I think I met them before this, but let's go story time, yeah? So, the way that I met some of these guys, I'm pretty sure was through Final Boss TV. Look at how young they look, by the way. Look at how fucking young I look. Okay. Right? So, I'm pretty sure we met, like, online. And some way, somehow, we just hit it off and we got in contact with each other. The same happened with Alex from Fat Boss TV. Do I still have hair? No. Oh, do I hair? I have hair here. Yeah. Like a little bit of fur going on. So I met them through here. And the same with Alex from Fat Boss TV. I'm pretty sure I met them through that podcast as well. Now, the awesome part with Alex is that I think I put it in a box. Like, I've currently boxed up a lot of things. Hang on 2 seconds. Of course not. Of course not. So, in 2015, oh, it might have actually been 2015, at the very least. So I met Alex and Lars from Fat Boss TV online as well. And we just came up with a brilliant idea of we want to go to BlizzCon, right? So what we did was we met up in the UK for the first time. Oh god, we look so young. We met up in the UK for the first time. One night we met each other, and then we hopped to a plane for an 11-hour flight to then spend our time in America at fucking BlizzCon, because that's what you do. That's just what you do. Woo, look at how young we look. Ah! Sorry. So that was 2015. And I think I met Mike and Ghosty and the whole Preach Gaming through that as well. Online. And they invited me to come to Preachcon. And what always, like, that was kind of the point that I was trying to make. What has always massively impressed me and inspired me, and I really wish I had those skills as well, is that
Mike has the capability, the desire, the wish, the content to not only remember names and recognize and familiarize you with them, but like if you have a 5-minute conversation with him, you will know what I mean. Like he will embrace who you are, and 10 years later you can meet him again and you'll be like, yo, do you remember me? And he'll be like, yeah, we had 5 minutes talk about your wife, the missus, your work, yada yada yada. To him, it's not just about look at me, look at my content, look at who I am, the content creator, feed my ego. It's about bringing the people together and genuinely bringing something together in which it becomes more than him. And you can tell that by the way he interacts with people. From day one at the first Preachcon, where I saw that man go to work and hug people and meet people and talk to them, he feeds off of it. It recharges his battery. And you can tell that it takes a lot out of him to organize the Preachcon, and he's dead tired afterwards, but he will give everything for it. And the same goes on stage. The same goes where he will be on stage under a hot, sweaty light, Elvor. Thank you so much for the 72. Sweating his ass off. Running on like a birthday cake bar that I gave him 5 minutes pre-show because of course he hadn't eaten all day long. And give the show of a lifetime where people just have a massive amount of fun. And I genuinely, don't tell him this, but genuinely he has been an inspiration since day one. If there's any content creator that is genuine to how you see him on screen, that genuinely cares and deserves all the support that they've been given over the years, it's Mike Preach Gaming. I remember when that bullshit on YouTube happened, where his channel got demonetized, and the community came together and they were like, nah, we love your shit, we're gonna support you, we're gonna make sure that you keep going. That must have been terrifying. And like his life's work crumbling beneath him over fucking YouTube shitting fix up, and the community came together. The same time where he made the swap from doing what he's all been doing with Warcraft into other content, and the community came together, and now we got the crawlers, and it's been insane to see that man going. And there's a reason why I make sure to go to every single Preachcon, because it's genuine. It's more than just kiss my ass, I'm a content creator. It's people coming together. And I said it before as well. It's been 3 years since we went back to Preachcon, but it felt like I was there yesterday. And I hugged people, and it was like we never left. It was never, like the world didn't go on fucking fire. And we had newcomers that were like, you know, I felt so welcome. I'm gonna do this every single year. We had people come in that were like, this was just the best time I've ever had. I'm gonna come again. People coming in from America, from all over the world to just go to this convention. In the fucking Manchester. Like, let's not pretend that Manchester could bring anything except this little magical time, life for grind. So, yeah. It's been absolutely amazing. More pictures? Oh god, look at it. So, people have been asking, oh yeah, he is. People have been asking, like, how many people are this? Like, a buddy of mine, he was under the understanding, like, Sirio, I don't know if you're in the chat. He was kind enough to actually pick me up from the airport yesterday. And he was under the understanding it's like 30 to 50 people that show up. But my guild was, or like 20 or 30 people. My guild was already 12 men strong that showed up. It's a convention, I believe, 300 people plus. So it's like, it's not BlizzCon-esque big, but there is a lot of people. Or there are a lot of people, 250, there you go. But that's only tickets, right? That's not counting those that just show up on their own. Like, I don't know if we've done a head count, but there's quite a few people that actually show up. So it's not a tiny organization, but it's been well good. It's tickets, yeah. But there are more, and I believe Mike started the comment with a speech, like, how do you explain Preachcon to someone? It's really, really hard to explain. It is. It really is. I always say, like, beer, burgers, and bands. That's how I remember it. It's just a whole bunch of nerds that love the same thing coming together, nerding out, taking their shirt off, smoking some cigars. Of course they are. Oh, just having a good time. Howdy, Luke. My WoW guild. I mean, one of them is talking about going to Final Fantasy 14. I mean, to be fair, I showed this earlier. I call them my guildies. Unfortunately, Shadowlands has murdered a lot, including my guild. I don't think I can tell. I can say like they're my guildies. There's nobody here. But I know them from WoW as my guildies, so you know, there's that. There's that. The video montage they played. Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh, I need to get in touch with Chris or someone. I want to see that. Yeah, I mean, Dragonflight is gonna pick things up again. Dragonflight people will make a return, but playing almost entirely to themselves. Oh, look, crowd pictures. So this is the show. This is what you can imagine. So here you see that door. Yeah, that door closes with 2 different panels. At the end of the night, one of those doors no longer closed. It was after Emma talked. Did you miss it? We weren't out. No. I didn't see anything of the show until we were called out. Dragonfly is delayed quite a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Like, you know, it's easier to say like we know each other as guildies from WoW, but it's transcended. Transcended into... yeah, so this is basically like the showroom, and this is where people wait for like the show to start. And I believe this year around, like previous year, they had the room, whatchamacallit, converted into like games and whatnot. So people were entertained during the day. Oh, cute to hug a while, Benji. Look at Halfie, my guildies. Hell yeah. But this year they had boxes on the table, and the idea was like trade and mix and mingle amongst each other to get like your favorites. Recreate the gaming moments, yeah. It's just so nice seeing everybody come together. Elandra. Oh, I was able to shake Elandra's hands. Thank them for the support during Final Fantasy. I got emotional a couple of times with the people. Like, I know I'm soulless, but I definitely got emotional with a couple of people from time to time. Like, some of the conversations they hit very, very hard. The one with Elandra included. Hey, Bex! Aww. Oh. What time? August 4th. Ah, yeah. I just hope that I've met enough people. I shook enough hands, and nobody got the impression like Nobbel is unavailable. I hope everybody took the opportunity to be like, hey, yo, what up? Oh my god. Oh, we were doing the show and we had to come up with a team name. And my team, of course, came up with the team name Trolley. And the moment that they said, like, our team name was gonna be Trolley, the crowd was like, boo! You can't have that name! That's not yours! I did get the chance to say real loud, fuck the Trolley. Oh, it was well good. Related to Trollocs? Nah, the idea behind it, Dirk, is there's a section in Final Fantasy XIV which has a trolley. And there you go. Bubble Boy had the emote. They praised the trolley. As in, the trolley is amazing. Praise the trolley. Basically, that questing area is extremely boring. So you gotta fill it up. And in that case, they made a cult out of it. On my end, because, you know, I realized that people were worshipping it. I was like, fuck the trolley. I don't like the trolley. I know, I spoiled it for Sunshine. So we were having dinner. I didn't realize Sunshine hadn't gotten to that part yet. And I think Pixie asked me, like, what was the idea behind the trolley? So I started explaining what the idea was behind the trolley, not realizing I'm gonna, you know, it was gonna come. We have the frog called though. Side boobers, hell yeah. I stop out a little bit. Yeah. Be confident knowing that I will never go up to meet you because I do not want to inconvenience you or make you feel like you're not meeting enough people. Never, ever feel that you're inconveniencing a content creator. I traveled 11 hours, not just to be there and look pretty. I'm there for everybody. Give me cuddles. Come up to me. Have a conversation. I will give you all that I got. Never forget that content creators and influencers, fucking hate that word, but the only reason we're here is because of all of you. We're here because of you, not the other way around. I mean, it's symbiotic, but still. We're there at conventions to be inconvenienced. Get our pictures, get signatures, talk to us, like that's what we're here for. What are the plans with YouTube? Are you fully on Twitch now? Rooflepop. My plan is, honestly, my plan was to be sick. But for some reason, G-Chat is popping, oh no. But for some reason, look at you online. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I pretty much, my planning was after Preachcon, I'm gonna be sick for a week. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen, but I've kind of been planning this week I'm gonna be sick. I also have no workout schedule with Coach, and then we're gonna get back to it. When it comes to content creating, I have not been shy about saying that I don't like what they've done with the story in Shadowlands, right? And while what I've seen of Dragonflight Alpha, the new stuff is definitely interesting, I don't know if it's gonna be enough for me to keep me interested. So, what I wanna do is I want to make an update video for the main channel on YouTube to let people know, like, hey, there's a highlight channel called Nobbel TV where stuff from the stream goes, because apparently that's not available for everybody, that's not known to everybody, so to know, like, we got the second channel running, Nobbel TV. Then I want to explain, like, when it comes to content creation, in the past what I've always done is every single Monday, on a weekly basis, I've made a lore video. I'm not going to go back to that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make videos on subjects that interest me, that I feel like are really on the money, that people might request. I will cover it that way. That could be Warcraft, it could be Final Fantasy. And beyond that, we'll see what the road's gonna bring, right? Like, I can't say right now that I'm gonna go ham back on Dragonflight, because I don't know if it's gonna interest me. I don't know. And whatever might happen, I can tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do what I've done at the tail end of Shadowlands, because I'm in a very similar situation as Mike in that regard. When I look back at my final videos that I've done on Shadowlands, is that I was just very negative about everything. And while I stand by the points that I made, and I still feel that way that I made it, like, my opinion hasn't changed, but when every single time people ask you your opinion about something that you're not enjoying, it always becomes negative. And it always brings the mood down. And I don't want to lie. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I love Shadowlands. Ooh, the jailer. I love it. I don't want to lie, but at the same time, I don't want to constantly go back into negativity. Because it just wears you down and it sucks the fun out of it. And ultimately, I'm here to have fun with things. Right? So, if I don't know if it will, but if it will, and I'm not down with Dragonflight, then I'm just going to say, okay, I've covered what I wanted to cover. I'm going to do something else. Whatever that might be. We shall see. Oh. Yeah. So that's my idea behind the creativity. The negativity took my hair down. Yo. Nah, that's just being on Twitch. That's just toxicity of Twitch. It takes your hair away. Don't tell me that I'm the only one that has that effect. Ocean fishing video guides. Look, story of Artbird. I'm just saying. Story of Artbird. Oh my god. I've seen a tattoo of Emmet. It was glorious. It looks so cool. So we were talking, right? And I explained, like, we were talking. I was like, yeah, I don't like Artbird. Everybody knows this. And the question was, oh, like, do you like Emmet? I was like, fuck yeah, I love Emmet as a character. And then the tattoos were being pulled out. Like, yo, there was also somebody with, like, Bioshock tattoos. Which was cool, because I just recently played Bioshock, and I recognized, like, the little chain. He's still an arsehole, but I do love him as a character. Negativity brings in the views. Yeah, that's definitely true, but, you know. You do you. Content you're interested in, passionate about will always be better for you in the community. Damn right, Rooflepop. Damn right. Crawlers took over the hotel pub. Oh, hell yeah. Such a good time. Oh, yeah, I saw them playing games. This one were, Max and James were around. Yeah. Did I see the Chinese character ranking numbers? I did not. Aww. Well, cute. Izo. Has the head ever looked so good? Uh-huh. Rage has changed the profile pictures. Doing my head in. Try and Reds got stuck in the UK because the flight got cancelled. It was well dog shit. Hi, lads. Oh, I'm in there as well. Wait, I need to save this one for my collection as well. Hang on. Have I seen this, Yukio asks. Spooky Slice. Nope. You gotta go to Preachcon next year? A lot of people said that. A lot of people were like, Meffy. This is my first year, but I'm coming back, and a lot of people are like, I want to come again. And I've said this before, like, even though there are like a limited amount of tickets to be sold, you don't necessarily need a ticket to be part of Preachcon. A lot of it happens around the show rather than actually at the show, which is kind of great. Cookies! Hell yeah. It's all good, Pixie. I'm just happy that everybody had a good time. Honestly, I've not heard a single person say like, oh, this is, here's like, this is room poor. This is during karaoke, they were room poor because they had no content creators. Enjoy the walk, Luke. Aw, karaoke was so much fun. I perfected my fake smile, by the way. I've had previous years where the smile wouldn't land. So, a little bit of side information behind me, right? I used, way back when I was a child, right? I used to suck my thumb. So my teeth were all kinds of fucked up. I did the whole braces thing. They got pretty nice. Then I started playing Classic. And, you're not happy to see me? Of course I'm happy to see you. But my genuine smile and my picture smile are two different things. Alright? Doesn't mean I'm... Oh my god. Alright, fine. I'm gonna make my story. Can you all stop? I had a story, alright? Let me do my story. So I started playing Classic. And during Classic, I had... brilliant idea of going to the Lidl, buy the cheapest energy drink you could get, and drink like a tray of it per day. So I eroded the fuck out of my teeth, because there's no brushing against it, ain't it? My teeth were gone. Now, another thing is when I was at the age of like 12 or 13, there was a kid who kicked me in the mouth in the swimming pool, and they broke my tooth. So... don't know if you can see it on cam. This one, right here, the one with the decoloration, is dead. There's like a fracture in the tooth. It's dead, which is why it's decoloring. It's actually been kicked. Now, what was supposed to happen was that the kid was gonna pay for changing it and getting the tooth fixed. But it's been like 20 years. I have no recollection of who it was, and it cost around 3,000 euros to fix. So I was like, as long as it's in there, it's only superficial, whatever. Now, a year or two ago, I made the decision to put like plates on my teeth because the coloration, the yellow, like smoking, energy drinks. I got new plates over my teeth. But over the years, I learned how to smile without showing my teeth because I'm really, really self-conscious about how my teeth used to look. To get back to my story, the pictures, normally when I'm smiling in pictures, or normally when I'm taking pictures, it will be like, right? You don't show your teeth because you don't want to. This year, I was able to go like, you know, actually look good while showing my teeth. I was like, I'm well happy. Does that mean that we were having fake fun? No. But there's a bit of a difference, right? Between cuddling and hanging out with each other and standing there for 10 seconds for the picture while somebody works the camera. I'll take the picture. You know, a bit of a difference. So yeah, there was that. Bit of story there. I don't think I've actually told it before on stream. There you go. Bit of lore behind the Nobbel. Nothing wrong with a fake photo smile. Damn right. And ultimately, oh. Like I did skip out on the pub crawl this year. I hope people had fun at the pub crawl. I skipped out completely on this. It looks like a good time. Let's be fair. Take a picture after people start to relax. Damn right. Our photo is beautiful though. Our photo is delicious over. Gig rhymes. Thank you very much for 2 months, baby. End up laughing, it becomes a natural smile. Good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have plenty of natural smiles in there as well. And I don't mean fake smile as in I'm having a bad time. It's more like a photogenetic smile. That was more the point. Oh. Wow. Dominic, just because you couldn't make it. What is this behavior? Wow. Oh, you can't see this. Oh, I'm browsing Twitter and you can't see it. There we go. Look at this behavior. I'm gonna ask a controversial question. Who gives the best hugs? Oh, that's me. I give the best hugs. There you go. Easy. Toxic whore. Full of yourself much? No. Not full of myself. First class still empty? Damn. Yeah, okay. Personal cabins to get over. I see how it is. I think we've reached the end of the pictures, to be honest. Oh, no. During the show. Look at that showmanship, by the way. Can we appreciate that our Nobbel right here not only manages to turn his back to the camera or to the audience, but also like show off more of his ass because his shirt doesn't cover all of it? Look at that. My ass has gotten so thick that my shirt can't get over it. Oh. Caked up, baby. Hell yeah. And that's why we break pedals. In the fish dress. Oh, yep. Yeah, I felt so bad for you, Yerk. Fucking hell. I don't know. I think Mike is taller than me, actually. I think. Not sure. Aww. Small. Small. Now, another thing you need to know about me. Massive resting bitch face, alright? I'm not having a bad time here. I'm not angry about anything. I'm just chilling. Why do I look like this when I'm just chilling? What the hell? Oh.
Thank you very much, sir.
I remember that place. That place will fuck you up real good. You look like you needed to poop. I want to go there. I want steak. You wouldn't survive 5 minutes in here, Pixie. The thing is, they go constantly to your table and you're like, do you want meat? Do you want meat? Do you want meat? Until your whole plate is full of meat and you're like, I can't finish this. Meat sweats. That pissed me off. I was like, no, not at all. Yeah, but Elver, to be fair, I was surprised you were up and going anyways. For you as well, I was like, oh no. Oh no. Lunar, you need a better camera. Oh. Team Casino. Not playing Biz a Dime. I got gold in there, actually. It was like, would you like to play some gold? You can play again. So, alright, let's go. And there we go, that's it. Oh, I will shit on your poor phone. What, you poor? Poor?
You should know. I tried so hard and got so far.
I don't know what notes are in there, but they're not notes. Oh, yikers.